I need your grace to remind me of my own. If we just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? The time to give ourselves grace is right now. We we cannot deny anymore that the world is changing. We are changing, we are shifting, and we are shifting quickly. Who are you? Who am I? Who am I really? Am I showing you me? Am I really showing you me? Because if I do not show you me, I deny me to me. I do not want to deny myself. I want to be all of me for you, for me first. With God speaking through me to you, being my guide, being my partner in crime, because when I accept the radiance of which I am, when you accept the radiance of which you are, gosh, when we come to the world from that position, you kidding me? You know, last week I was so brought back to my old ways quickly because I felt not abandoned, that's not the right word. I felt out of control. And, you know, for me to feel out of control, that the direct, like knee jerk response is to go into action, Asa. You have to know, you've got to fix this, you got to solve this, you created this, now you got to fix it. I mean, I didn't. And so I didn't have to fix it. But I took it upon myself. I took the ownership of something very quickly because I recognized the person that I was with needed my grace to remind him of his own. So this is the mirroring. This is the mirroring that we can do for one another. And for me to be put in front of a beautiful soul who is hurting and who has a plan in his mind. I have a plan in my mind. And when that plan went to hell in a handbasket in 2 hours, in the beginning of a 5-day journey together, things had to shift. And so I took it upon myself to have to fix it all. But it also showed me very, very quickly that my pressure valve has changed, because my pressure valve goes from like 0 to 10 pretty quickly now. And I feel it inside my body. I feel it in my throat because I start feeling like I can't swallow, like my words aren't coming out right. I'm not breathing properly. How do I slow it down, Asa? How can I slow this moment down? Because this is not for me to push through. This is for me to experience right now so that I can have a mirror of myself and to say, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, since I don't know, what do I know? I do know that I didn't come this far to only come this far. No way, Jose. I did not do all this work, go through all these lessons to be here today to do the same thing I've always done, which is overcompensate for myself instead of just saying, okay, I don't know. Let's see what we can do here. Want to try this? You want to try this? How about this? What do you think? You know, doing the collaborative brain scheming and having like a little, let's see what we can do here, versus we got to do it this way. This is the way it's going to be, and it's going to be great. You got that? And we're going to have a great time. Right. You could feel maybe energetically the difference of that. And that had to come from me. That was my job last week, was to see the power of not knowing and saying, okay, what are we going to do here? What are you going to do, Asa? Do you choose to push, shove, old way? Or do you choose to laugh and say, I don't know, and open up your heart to say, can you help me out, God? Because I need to see this from a different perspective. So how do you see it from a different perspective? I had to give it space. I had to give it space. How did I have to give it space? I had to give it space by saying something's got to come off the list of the to-dos this week. And a big to-do for me is a podcast episode. It takes a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of effort. I love it. Now, last week I had to balance the paid work and a podcast episode, so I was challenged. Do I show up because I feel like I have to do a podcast episode and shove myself into a corner of stress and press? Or do I say, release the valve? Can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it all. And you know what? I do not have to. God, how freeing. How freeing that is to say I don't have to. It's the gift. That's the grace. I need your grace to remind me of my own. Sing that for yourself today, huh? Hopefully you'll listen in tomorrow to the podcast. I appreciate your support. I'm here for you if you need me. Take care. Bye-bye.